Welcome to Fingering the Page.
I'm Katie.
And I'm Andy, and we're here to talk about the books that touched us.
In our hearts. And sometimes somewhere else.
Depending on where you lay the book. I like to put it in my lap.
Today, we're heading back to our shifter world because we missed it. And frankly, we were craving a little bit more adventure, a little bit more mystery.
Yeah. Listen, building amusement parks is fun and all, but sometimes we want a little adventure, like a CIA agent who has to go undercover as a barista.
And turns into a bear.
Ugh. Katie, what's your favorite kind of bear?
Gummy bears, Teddy Grahams, bear claws, anything edible, really, to be honest. Do you know what you're supposed to do if you run into a brown bear?
I think you offer it your hand in friendship.
Yes. Actually, I did create a friendship bracelet once and offer it to a polar bear, and he ripped my thumb off.
What? Did he give it back?
Yeah, it was actually one of those things that your creepy uncle does when he says that he's got your nose, and then it just turns out to be his thumb.
Ah, classic polar bear gag.
Classic.
Love it so much. Listen, one time I went camping with some friends and we created a bonfire, and then a brown bear showed up. It was crazy. He was like, "You gonna do something about this fire? You gonna do something about it? Do you know what to do with this?" And we were like, "What?
Wait. Was he shirtless and just wearing jeans?
Do you know him?"
Yeah, he is always around campsites, forests, woods. I saw him at the Vons the other day.
Whoa, that's crazy. This guy, he was wild. He had like a shovel with him. I thought he was gonna murder us, honestly. Instead, he just picked up a pile of sand and then threw it on our fire while we were trying to make s'mores.
Oh my God, I hate that. I dated a guy like that once.
You dated a bear?
No, a guy who was obsessed with shovels.
Oh God, Katie.
I know.
But listen, if you like TV shows like Homeland,
Covert Affairs,
Chuck, but not funny,
Jack Ryan,
Jack Reacher.
or really like any show involving government agents.
Yeah, or two men fighting naked.
Like the UFC.
Yeah, exactly like that. You're gonna love
Bearista. Bearista. Dun dun. A tough bear shifter bodyguard. Undercover in a coffee shop. Plus a curvy barista with an adorable 5-year-old. Plus a deadly shifter assassin. Equals a scorching thrill ride of a romance.
You lose one of those things and you have a very different book. Like if you lost the tough CIA bear in this one, you got a murder.
Yeah, just a murder. I love word math like this. I have trouble with number math, so word math makes a little bit more sense to me.
Katie, solve this. One train is going 60 miles per hour one direction. Another train is going 80 miles per hour in that same direction. How long before the bear man takes his shirt off?
Not soon enough. Nailed it.
Very true. Very true.
Tough as nails and hard as steel, Derek Ruger has spent his life in dangerous parts of the world and has the scars, emotional and physical, to show for it. But this is his most difficult assignment yet, going undercover in a coffee shop to protect a curvy witness who happens to be his fated mate. There has been 2 mentions of curvy in this summary already, which, I don't know, as a body positive 12 to 14 gal, I'm pro.
Okay. So I didn't realize that curvy was a body type until now. I thought curvy was just like a fun way to say that girl's fun. She's so curvy.
You're not far off.
Okay. All right.
Single mom Gaby Diaz is just trying to make ends meet, working as a coffee shop barista while taking night classes, caring for her 5-year-old son, and supporting her widowed mother. It honestly just keeps getting worse for Gaby.
It feels like Gabby's living in a nightmare.
Yes, Gaby is living in hell.
Oh my God.
And I think overall society thinks curvy women just can't have nice things, and this is a perfect example that we can only have anchors.
Right.
She's taken night classes. I'm so confused at how she's affording this on a barista salary.
No, it's crazy because you know what the answer is? She's not. She
Yeah.
is just racking up all kinds of debt.
Yes, she is. Do we think that Derek Ruger is coming in to save her from her credit card debt with like a killer credit score?
I mean, I feel like that's the piece of plot I'm focused on now.
Yeah, that's how he's going to save her. Like maybe we should update the log line to a tough bear shifter with a 780 credit score.
and a curvy, debt-ridden barista with a 5-year-old that really shifts the focus from her studies
equals a mildly entertaining way to advertise Credit Karma. We actually submitted to Credit Karma to get some ad buy.
Yeah. We got rejected yesterday.
Immediately.
Oh, yeah.
We will keep sharing our comedy with them.
Yeah, we will. And you know what? There's always next year.
Always.
Yeah. Katie, did you want to play out Gabby's asking for a loan?
Yes, I would love to.
Okay, great. Hi, nice to meet you, Miss Diaz.
Hi, I am very poor and strapped thin, and I forgot to mention my widowed mother. She's disabled, so I need help.
Well, how much do you think you would need?
I think I'm ballparking between $1,012.
$1,012.
And ideally 75 grand.
Okay. Well, our interest rates are 50%.
That sounds good.
Yeah. We do expect repayment within the next month.
I can do that.
I do not have $1,012 or $75,000 for that matter. I do have a 20 in my DC Comics wallet.
I'll take it.
Okay.
I can get my son to the bus and back.
Okay, so are you using your son as capital or?
I mean, if I need to, I will. I'll sign his fucking life away.
Okay.
Yeah, that guy's he's just a leech.
Yeah, no, I get it.
So that's kind of like how we think it would play out.
Probably, yeah. I've never asked for bank for a loan, but I assume that's what it's like.
Yeah, I have had friends that have asked banks for loans, and it sounds very similar.
Mm-hmm, for sure.
It sounds really similar. That's actually a good interest rate.
Yeah. Anyways, that's why Credit Karma did not like us.
Mm-hmm. Back to our summary.
Yeah.
Then she witnessed an armed robbery, and now she's being hunted by an assassin and protected by a hot, gruff bodyguard who just might be able to coax Gaby into opening the heart she's been sheltering for years. That's insane.
That she's been sheltering her heart for so long? I mean, I don't blame her. Like, I've been told that dating is very hard. I actually opened up my heart one time, and now I've been married to that person for 18 years.
A lesson for all of us.
Mm-hmm.
Keep them closed.
Yep. Otherwise, the person will love you.
Hot as a fresh cup of coffee, Bearista is a standalone BBW paranormal romance with a Latino heroine and a protective bear shifter hero. No cliffhangers. That's what it says. What do you think BBW means? Buffalo Wild Wings.
Bill Burr Wood Store.
Berry Woodstock.
Beautiful, but wise.
Yeah. She's good looking, but she will tell you how it is.
She is amazingly hot, but she does give people advice from the top of a mountain.
Mm-hmm. Or maybe it's Brazilian booty wax.
Oh, my mom got one of those last week, like for real.
Oh my God.
She said it hurt.
Yeah, I heard they're super expensive too.
Well, she's retired, so she can kind of do whatever she wants to. You know, I'm not going to judge her.
Yeah, you're right. Live your life.
Okay, so according to dictionary.com, BBW stands for Big Beautiful Women. And then for their example, they said, like the wife from Shrek.
It did not say that.
It did say that.
Her name is Fiona. You're going to use a freaking reference like that and not call her by her name? Fiona.
I mean, in their defense, I only know 2 characters from Shrek, and one of them is Shrek.
Oh my God. What's the other one you know?
Eddie Murphy.
It's Donkey. His name is Donkey.
Are you okay?
I love Shrek so much. It's a cinematic masterpiece.
Let's get into what we liked and what we didn't about this book.
In a segment we like to call What We Liked and What We Didn't About This Book.
First off, so much inclusivity.
We obviously know there's an extremely curvy barista.
Yeah, she's Hispanic.
She has a disabled mom whose condition is unknown, an invisible illness.
Also Hispanic.
Very important.
Legend has it also that her disability is also undercover as a barista.
A coffee lady.
Mm-hmm. And a coffee disability.
Mm-hmm.
Katie, would your mom like this book?
No, she would not. As a person with disabilities, she also hates coffee and underdeveloped minor characters.
Okay. Well, listen, there are multiple species of bear. There are brown bears. There are white bears. There are black bears. There are gray bears.
There are tall and small and big and small and wide and small and mid and small and kind of short and small and very, very big and small and 4-foot bears and small.
Yeah.
Lots of different heights.
Right. One thing we didn't love about this book is the fact that you would think this is a tie-in to Qualified for Love. But just as a reminder, koalas are not bears. They are
marsupials.
Right. And koalas get
chlamydia.
Yes. And bears do not get
friends.
It's true. The thumb thing.
Yeah.
Putting sand on my fire. Not where it's at.
Not where it's at. That's not how you make friends in these parts.
But this bear does have a friend and his panther friend.
Yes, there is a really nice Black Panther and Winnie the Pooh situation going on here.
For sure.
This photo was not included in the book, but it should have been.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
What didn't we like about this book, Andy?
There are multiple types of bear, and yet somehow not a single joke about bare necessities.
The freaking book title is Bearista. You have written it out already. How many times did you use the word bear and not have it not just automatically? You can automatically put it there. It's right in the title.
You're not above a Baloo reference. You said you named your book Bearista.
Exactly.
We all saw Tailspin.
Exactly. Bare Necessities, one of the best bops of our time. You couldn't just throw us a bone? Are you freaking kidding me right now?
Not one.
Not a single one.
0. It's literally there for the taking, man. All right. I'm sorry.
It's just don't do it.
No.
He's going off to write Bare Necessity jokes and all the other Barista copies he can find. Bear with me one moment. For our final segment of the episode, we're going to play MASH, Bearista style.
From MASH, the TV show. Is that what we're doing?
It's kind of different.
Okay.
Doesn't have much to do with the military, but...
I can't read this, so I don't really know.
Okay, if you've never seen this before, grow up. We have MASH, mansion, apartment, shack, house. We are going to play MASH with details from Bearista to see what our future is going to end up as. Andy, let's go through our the possibilities for a spouse.
Okay.
We have Sorensen, who is
the polar bear assassin guy.
We have Derek Ruger.
Our hero.
And we have Keegan, not Michael Key.
Nope. Just Keegan. That's it. That's all we know about him other than the fact that he turns into a panther.
Yes. So that's who is on the table for that.
Yep.
For our potential career opportunities, we have obviously the manager of a coffee shop. Gaby can finally use her accounting degree. She has a potential to be a hostage forever.
Yep.
And also, last but not least, a trad wife. Which I honestly think could be really good for Gaby.
I think it would be great. Yeah, she seems to be kind of leaning in towards the end of the book. Not to spoil it, just saying she's kind of interested in it.
Yeah, she's had a rough go. She needs a break. Yeah. So, number of kids. She's gonna stick with one.
Yep.
I don't know his name.
No,
but her current son.
He's not Kirby.
Yeah. The other option is she's gonna lose one. Like he will be taken from her. Or she'll keep him. So it was 0 or less than 1. Yeah. Third option, she will have 17.
Yeah.
That kind of ties to the trad wife.
Yeah. The fact that Ruger's a bear. Bears traditionally have 17 cubs, I think.
Yeah, I think that's what National Graphic says. cars, future cars. We have Brown Bear's back. You get it, ride that bear all day long. Obviously, the second option is a snowmobile.
Yep.
For her Antarctic
hostage situation.
Correct. And third, last but not least, a 96 Chrysler Sebring.
Yeah.
Which could honestly be sick for Gaby.
Yeah, I think she'd like that. I think she likes any running car.
Yeah, I think she can afford it.
She is taking public transportation.
Yeah.
She is not going to judge you based on what kind of car you got, all right?
Last but not least, her city options are, one, she is on the run perpetually.
Yep.
From the assassin. Two, she stays in Antarctica. And three, a small, quaint town in Indiana.
Yeah.
That sounds really good. And it's cheap there.
Yeah.
So she could, that $1,012, if she ever got that loan, it could go a long way in Indiana.
She could own 2 homes and use one as an Airbnb.
Am I right? Am I freaking right?
Just saying, man. Just saying.
Okay, so if you're not familiar with how this game works, Andy, I'm going to be creating tallies over here, and you're going to tell me when to stop. That number will be what we use to eliminate these options.
Okay.
Copy?
Okay. Yep.
Ready, set, go.
2.
No.
No? Sorry.
You were supposed to tell me when to stop,
okay.
but I did stop when you said the number 2. So, basically the same thing, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The number we will be using is 8.
And we're back with the final results. Now, I know some of you might have said, oh, I wish I could have watched you guys do that for 15 to 20 minutes. And let me tell you, for $5, you can. We will send you the video of us doing this. We promise we did not cheat.
Just so you know, the video will come in a VHS option. So you're going to have to need access to one of those.
Yeah. For $5 extra, you can get it in beta.
That's a really good deal.
It's pretty good.
That's a pretty good deal.
I know what you're saying. I don't have a beta player.
Okay.
Grow up. Okay.
Grow up.
Yeah.
For $3, we'll give you just the audio on cassette.
Yeah. You can hear the part when Katie threatened to break my finger because I kept hitting the wrong letter. She's like, that's not even the right letter. I will break your finger.
It honestly was so annoying. It was so annoying.
I couldn't see, Katie. I'm sorry.
Oh my God. Okay, so here's our results. As you can see, Gaby honestly comes out on top.
She's doing pretty well for herself.
She's married to Derek Ruger, our hero, our hot bear shifter undercover man.
Yes. She manages her own coffee shop as she hoped to do.
How often do you see someone actually achieve their dreams? Almost never.
It's beautiful. I mean, we both cried for a little bit. That's also something you can see with $5 extra towards our Patreon, which we
also
do not have.
really good track on the cassette.
Yeah.
Just sobbing. Number of kids. This is where some of us might have some feelings, but there is a chance she loses her son.
Yeah.
But we think it's for the best because he really just drags her down, and he's gonna take care of his widowed grandmother, who's also disabled. Lot of brutal things going on with this grandma. So she's like, Gaby says to her son, she's like, the road ain't for you, kid. Like, and so she leaves him.
Gaby took up smoking because of the road, not because of her son losing her son.
Correct.
We do want to make that clear.
Correct. It was just, it kind of came apart. It was like the parting, it was a bonus that she got with her when she got the Sebring.
Oh yeah, for sure.
They gave her the keys to the Sebring and a smoking addiction.
Yeah. And also she is now living on the lam.
Yes. She is on the lam forever. And that is a tough hand to be dealt. But listen, if you were Gaby and you were a single mom in the first place, you're already taking night classes and you're already working as a barista and you're already dealing with your disabled widowed mom just dragging you down with your freaking son.
And you're taking the bus.
Yeah, and you're taking the bus. The lamb sounds awesome to you.
Sounds pretty good. Now, for those of you who are disbelievers, you're like, well, how is she going to manage her coffee shop? How is she keeping contact with her family? Microsoft Teams.
Teams is one of the best ways to stay connected.
It's great. You can collaborate with your family. You can collaborate with your coworkers, your employees.
They have video options.
Yeah.
They have messaging options. They have calendar options that does not sync with any of your other calendars.
No. You don't need them to. It's not necessary. Now...
the software does make your computer slower, but...
Oh, it does. Yes. No, it'll slow everything down, especially if you try to do a FaceTime call. It's like, why did you even use Teams for that? You have a phone, right?
Yeah, exactly.
But I think it's going to be good overall, and in the end, it'll give her the power she needs to start a chain of Gaby coffee shops.
Correct. She's going to go to multiple regions.
Yeah.
And that's how we believe she gets her mansion. You see? Right there. She locked down her mansion because she's a owner operator now. She's a franchisee.
Yeah. She's on the road. There's no, she doesn't owe anybody anything. She's just on the road.
Her extra income is not going to take care of her mom or her son.
No, it's
straight
fantastic.
into Gaby's pockets.
Mm-hmm.
The way we like it.
Yeah, exactly.
So, that'll do it for this episode of Fingering the Page.
Yeah. Guys, make sure to keep your hands above the sheets.
Or don't. And until next time,
keep reading.